Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay. Now, when we had left off, it was getting very deep. Very. What you think, babe? It was getting very deep. So we were talking about interracial relationships. So, today we got a new star, and this is like my sister too as well. If y'all want to know who is this beautiful chocolate woman sitting right next to me, I'm gonna go introduce because y'all done seen her. Everybody done seen it. She got the same opinion as my sister, Lady Red. So it's ain't gonna be no changes. So she here to represent all you ladies and tell y'all from a lady standpoint, and I'm here as me representing all the men on their standpoint. So, with that being said, Jess, what's up, Jess? Welcome back. Like I said, we talking about interracial relationships, because before we got off it was getting very deep. And y'all was asking about it, want to know about it.
So, interracial relationships, how do you feel about it? Who want to go first?
If y'all want me to be...
Why don't you start, Mikey?
Okay. How do I really feel about it? Okay, because I got interracial kids. You know what I'm saying? At first, I was like, I didn't think about it. It was just, it is what it was. You know what I'm saying? Until I got deeper and moved in. Okay, me personally, it's not for me. Even though I got kids, I don't know, it's just something about my black woman, you know what I'm saying, that I just love. You know what I'm saying? Not to say it's something wrong with the people that like, you know, different races or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I prefer what you call it, a black woman, you know what I'm saying? I think they understand me. We got the same problems, you know what I'm saying? But as far as other dudes, now I got people that, so I'm gonna play devil advocate too. Now I gave you my opinion on how I feel, but now I'm gonna play double advocate and give my double advocate opinion as well, and I can understand where he's saying, what my comrade is saying, how he feel. So he feel, you know what I'm saying? He feel as like his child and everything would be better raised with a white woman or different. It ain't gotta even be a white woman. He don't feel like there's nothing wrong with it. It's okay, you know what I'm saying? And it'd be better off in a safe environment based on being in a household with a black woman.
Do you feel like with your kids being interracial that they have been affected?
Okay, that was a good question. Now, do I feel like my kids have been affected by being in an interracial relationship? Oh, man.
Knowing how they was raised?
Knowing how they was raised. And my honest opinion is going to be yes. Because certain things that...
Oh, Jess just made a comment.
Is that what you say? You're what?
You prefer black women because that's what you're attracted to, or because of cultural differences?
Oh, that's a good question, Jess.
Okay, we're going to get back to that.
Okay, I'm going to answer that after I say finish the question that was what's going hand. I think yes, my kids have been affected because there's certain things that we culturally that we was raised differently. You know what I'm saying? Now, Jess say, do I prefer a black woman because that's what I'm attracted to, or because what? Cultural differences. Okay. No. Okay, that's a good question. Yes, it's because both. I'm attracted to, it's a certain attraction that she got to me, and then, you know, cultural differences too. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that other cultures is not attractive, you know what I'm saying, to me, because they are attractive. I am a man, so I would be, you know what I'm saying?
Elaborate more on cultural differences.
Okay, what I mean by cultural differences, because like, in my household, we wasn't allowed to have an opinion if we not paying bills. Like, versus like, I done seen my kids is, grandmothers and them let the kids have opinion and, you know, do certain things that wouldn't be allowed on my side.
Like being dropped off to the movies,
you know,
with the boy at a young age.
Yeah, certain things like we don't believe in dropping our kids off unchaperoned, doing no type of sexual things. I don't care if it's with a boy. We shouldn't be thinking about that at the age they are. So, yeah, that's my opinion on how I feel about things.
Okay, baby, what about you?
You know what? I don't know, I'm just a firm believer that you shouldn't, that's just my opinion how I feel, that you shouldn't mix races.
Okay.
Like you said, because of the cultural differences. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a prejudiced person. I get along with
Hey, Mister.
White people at my job, professional level, But as far as because of the differences in cultures, I just don't feel like we should intertwine. We got differences, we agree differently, move differently.
What about races that's kind of more cultural?
Hold on, did you say, look here, bro, you are a hold on. You are entitled to your
opinion straight.
Straight up, you did. I feel you. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the broadcast chat. Share, give opinions.
I just feel like growing up.
What about cultures that's like similar to your race? Like we got the Dominicans.
They're still considered like Afro. Afro Latinos, Afro American.
But still culturally. See, me culturally, I just prefer a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Out of all races.
Right. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be biased.
Nah, I don't want to be. I don't know. I think every race probably feel like that low key, but don't scared to say it because society puts you in a bubble where you got to go what's the norm, and if you think different, it's basically taboo.
Yeah.
But on this right here particular show, we can say how we feel, and we gonna say exactly how we feel. We gonna talk about it. So, like my auntie was saying, basically sister was saying. You know what I'm saying? She feel like strongly that only race. So you basically saying you feel like we should stay in our race because what?
Because we do things differently. Like how can I explain?
Like far as what? Far as raising
our kids,
cooking,
raising our kids. Like we brought the topic about like just dropping your child off at the movies with some.
Okay, now I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate too now.
My parents,
like my guy. I hear what you're saying. Your parents wouldn't drop it off, but my parents probably. I mean, not my parents. My homeboy. You know what I'm saying? That I'm gonna talk for.
Right there.
What's up, cuz? We'll talk for. Would say he wouldn't feel comfortable having kids with a. I asked him. He literally told me this. He don't feel comfortable having kids with a black woman because, for the simple fact that the black woman is super aggressive. Now we saying stuff about that. How you feel about that? Now if he was right here, this is what he was saying. Now he would be saying, I wouldn't feel comfortable about my kids because statistically, how y'all raise y'all kids is not intact. You know what I mean? So
everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but these are like known facts, like we've seen. Like,
and he would say,
as far as disciplining your kids, they believe.
So he okay that his kids be raised promiscuously at a young age. Got it.
I don't know if
not in my household.
I don't know if he's okay because he got discipline. There's all type of rules and stuff. He just believe. Because I asked him. I say, so are you okay with the way? It ain't the cousin. It was one of the homeboys. You know what I'm saying? One of the homeboys. He was saying. He's like, it's not the way that the aggressiveness, the tactics that they use. He don't believe. He said he can get the same results from his child without hollering and cussing them, calling them out his name. And I kind of agree with him, you know what I'm saying? Because I done went through verbal abuse, and so it made me question: do the way we raise our children affect? And we have went through that in other videos. So I'm just saying.
This all leads back to accountability.
Exactly.
Because what is his accountability? Instead of you being with that black woman and teaching her the proper way that you feel, instead he want to bail out and go to a different culture.
Right.
I don't know if he feel like he's bailing out or not. I know he feel like to have a proper foundation is only to be with a white woman. That's the only way he's going to have a proper foundation, because that woman is going to let him lead the proper way, I guess.
Because she's Caucasian?
No, I don't know racially, because I've been with a white female and they do let you lead differently from a black female. You know what I mean?
And
black female want to take
that?
charge. She want to, have her attitude, and I ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's not all black women though.
No, but it's a high percentage of them that want that have a no zero tolerance when it comes to shit.
Like cheating? Like what?
Not even, it can't even be cheating. It's something messed up at the store. I stay jap out. You know what I'm saying? Play with them too wrong. They ready to blank out. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
who is these?
Right.
You see them all on the internet. It's not easy. That's for sure. Everybody should be treated the same, and love is love. But I don't think it's a great idea either.
Right, cultural differences do make a difference.
Cultural differences do make a difference.
Like I said,
shout out to Misty.
In our household, our parents didn't play that. Ain't no going to no movies.
Misty, that's only because you black. You a black girl in a white body. You
drop you off at the movie theater, pick you up at 9. That's not happening.
You more Nick
I have
than a lot of niggas.
3 boys. 3 boys. And I fight every day. Statistically, I'm not going to let my boys be a statistic. No.
Okay, so you are probably a small percent of these black women that I'm talking about. But
there's a lot of them out here, Mikey.
But
you'd be surprised.
Statistically, we did the statistics. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Look getting the statistics to a lot of stuff.
Stats.
Because I know statistically, it's a lot. It ain't really changed on single black mothers. You know what I'm saying? We
don't get enough credit.
No, y'all don't.
As being the structure in the household.
Yeah, y'all do. So that goes to our other topic. What was the other topic we were talking about?
Accountability, being held accountable for your actions.
How affect the kids? How to affect the kids? White woman's. I can't really read this. It's kind of cursive.
White women
fast.
Screaming.
White women screaming rape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, white women screaming rape.
Rape.
I see up here white women screaming rape. There's a lot of them ass doing that. You know what I mean? But
because technically, they family don't agree with it either.
You know,
I think we
done got to the era where it's not really that common. You know what I'm saying, to be dating other races, and at this point, you know what I'm saying, if y'all love each other, I feel like now.
Let's be honest, our family joke a lot about other cultures, so I couldn't quite imagine bringing a different culture and a white guy. I mean, strongly against dating white, but I couldn't imagine and we're making a joke.
This stuff you talking about either, laugh or laugh. No, they not, cause you be on them. You don't. You know, like I said, Misty, you can't really talk because you're not really white.
I appreciate that, Chico. Thank you.
You're not.
Misty would fall in the category of statistics. Statistically, compared to your baby mama and compared to Misty actually took the time out to try to figure some stuff out as far as doing hair, how to get culturally involved,
right, exactly.
Try to keep her kids culturally connected to.
And let's talk about it. What's good,
being
mama?
Able to see the other side.
In the podcast.
You know.
Hey, so
people that they feel like, okay,
what you feel about this, bro? The topic is interracial relationships. Yeah. So we ain't talked about the kids because it's just basically relationship. When the kids come in, then it makes it a different thing because now you know what I'm saying. Y'all have to deal with how y'all raise because culturally everyone is raised differently. Now we can't forget that, and we can't act like that's a joke.
But not only that, it affects the kids with identity issues as they growing up.
Exactly.
Now, but I believe
you don't know what side to identify.
Yeah. But now in this society, in these days, age, I believe it's kids can be racially, different and still have them structures and values if you train your kid right. You know what I mean? And they can still have both sides. You know what I mean? And still.
But you need a woman like Misty that's gonna.
But it
take
depends
the
on how the
opportunity to
people raise
invest
their kid.
Yeah.
Not to say a white woman can raise
a white woman can't raise a black kid.
A black child better
No, white woman can't raise a black kid at all.
Because it's not a black child. It's a mixed child at this point. So we can't say black.
But our DNA is stronger, so technically,
but
statistically, the hair, the
DNA
color,
might be stronger, but it's not. It's not all
races,
black baby.
When you mix two races,
but to society, a mixed kid is considered black.
They're black. They're not pure. They're no longer pure.
That's how I look at it. Like this, we not 100% black. We are our black. Our blood ain't 100% all. Whatever we think we is. So
we know our ancestry.
We just look.
The
melanin in our skin is just dark, and that just say we black. But we don't know how deep or what is all in our what's called.
Right. We're not gonna go ancestry wise. We're gonna go realistically.
We got to be all. If we gonna break it down now, we can't just say we're 100% black and because what's called.
We're mixed with all different
realistically, types. What texture is your daughter's hair?
Her hair is pinkly, but it ain't all black neither.
Oh, it's black enough where she using white products is not gonna help her. She has to use black products to help her hair.
But she don't though. She could put mousse. She could just put blue. She could just not blue mask. She could just put that pink oil in her stuff. And
That's
she could
a black product.
Yeah, but that pink oil, you just can't just put that in no black girl hair and just keep going. You just gotta put some more
stuff. Put it in her hair. You can.
I don't know. That's it there. All I do know is it takes two races. And she not 100% black. Because when you break it down, we look at mixed people like they funny. You know what I'm saying? So we can't just try to take 100 like y'all black. And then when they come to the black side, we don't really look at them. We be looking like, girl, get your white ass up out of here, all that good hair. Ooh, soon as it pop down, we say that.
Black people good hair.
We have
one drop of blood makes you
good hair.
Your child black. I feel you. They might be looked at as black in society, but technically they just not all black. They mix.
Not all black.
Right.
They got white in.
They just got white in them.
So they you know what I mean? We can't, black people, we gotta stop that taking over the whole race. Like, yeah, that's just all us right there.
That's just what
you feel me? It's not though.
That's just what it is.
Technically it's 50-50. They got two best of the both worlds. That's what fuck up the kids. Cause then they want to be all black, and then
so this is where we go back to the top of how it affects the kids.
It affects the kids, I believe, cause then the kids they want to be all black, and then they perception of the black people is all the negative.
But this is where we're talking about.
So now you got some mixed, fucked up kids that want to be black,
this is why
and black is the negative side of shit.
People should not mix the race.
No, but we got white people acting ignorant too. It don't matter. Everybody could be ignorant. You know what I'm saying? It's just. It ain't what you do, is how you do it.
That they can, but we
got some black motherfuckers that's ignorant, like the raising their kids just as ignorant and fucked up.
Not saying that they can, but what the point that I'm trying to make.
White people ain't that different.
I can't raise no white kid.
They not that different. They at the end of the day, we all humans. So that's when we break it all down. That's what we need to start to believe in. We all humans. Even though we got our preference of people we like, that's okay. We entitled to that, but we just can't. This is better. We better, cause that's when motherfuckers divide and conquer, and that's when motherfuckers start to act the way we act and have these type of opinions.
See, I think you're missing the point of being realistic about the situation, cause it ain't about divide and conquer. It's about realistically.
No, that's what it turns to, though.
But that's not what it is. Realistically, it to me, like if it was a situation like Misty. Misty chose to have a child with a black man, but doing that, Misty chose to try to keep her kids connected to that black side.
The other side.
But she's still not, in some people's eyes, raising them right. They'll be looking at her like she don't know how to do her hair really. She let them do their hair. What type of parent? Because she let them, be freely. It's always gonna be a problem. We just long as she making sure this child is good. Everything, the energy is good when you see the child. We should be okay with it.
You don't know what you're doing. The kid go to school and then they get teased about their hair and everything. That's why identity.
Thank you.
Identity as
to choose. They don't know.
Right. That's because we building this type of
who is we
type
like?
Of thing society. We building this. When you say, well, like Lady Red said, she say we basically taking over. When they black,
I ain't saying taking over
because we got more identity that they can identify
and that's true,
from.
Misty. That's true.
That's just facts, though. Like
right.
that's
the
only thing that the identity that we give the mixed kids is they
color and their hair.
They color and the hair, but the hair don't even be our type of hair. It'd be some Somalian type of good ass hair. It wouldn't even be there if it wasn't they side.
I have good hair. Everybody in our family have good hair.
We don't have all this like that. It don't be like.
Yes.
No, I'm talking about the way their hair look. You see how they baby hairs water.
Did you see my hair?
She does.
Did you see our hair?
I'm saying black people, we got our shit is different still. And the way they be looking, we can't just take over like this being that was made between white.
Black products.
Huh?
They still have to have black products.
Not really.
They
do, nephew.
Not all of them. White girl, all mixed kids don't have to what you call. That's beside the point. They probably do. I don't know. I can't get the statistics of the hair and all that shit. They probably do.
But what we
that might be right.
We're trying to teach you as women that even me as a woman, I deal with other women. You know what I'm saying? Whether they have mixed kids or even women themselves that's white with curly hair like mixed kids that ask me what black products to use. At the end of the day, that's just facts. We're speaking on something that we dealt with. I'm
just trying to let y'all know we need to stop making this complex with the kids, building that, making them choose.
Stop mixing interracial. Interracial.
That's not gonna happen. It's two beings. It's black. It's white. It's other what you call it. It's human, but we gotta stop looking. It's different races. Now we can't help it with mix. We might want our race to what you call it.
With a Mexican.
We might want their ass to mix with our own kind, but unfortunately, people, that's not how it's going to be. Okay, get up out that mindset. Our kind is not just gonna mix. We got people that like they preferences. That's what it's gonna be. But stop making them kids believe that they gotta choose the side that they closest to or they know, because it ain't. They got
fault. That's the parents.
No, that ain't. That's what I'm saying. That's society.
It starts.
Society got that. Lady Red just said.
In society, yes.
Lady Red just said, because you got most of our features, you black. No, you're not.
That's how facts. Society looks at them.
Right.
You're tainted. You're no longer pure.
No.
That's true.
Mixed kids, I got a daughter with straight hair and one with a fro, but need black products. They probably do. I ain't gonna.
Who's that?
I ain't gonna get into, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into the hair and stuff, because that's probably right, but we just can't make them say they black. They got best of the both worlds.
My daughter, that's not what we're saying,
nephew. You missing the point.
I never even said for them to.
That's what I'm hearing though. Because when we say we raise them differently, of course we do. You know what I'm saying? But we can't say we raise them better than another race.
If a race is not educated about raising a child that is mixed with black,
my oldest don't need black product. Right. She got a mixed son. He don't need black products. Ladies, y'all right. I can't cap.
Thank you, Chico.
Straight up. Shaking my head. Total agree. You know what I'm saying? We see.
I think you missed the point. It's not about trying to
I ain't got my phone.
Say that this child or try to or anything like that. What we saying at the end of the day, they mix with black, so they're gonna have some black identity because they have no choice.
We're not saying. I'm not saying they shouldn't like they black side.
So to stick to
statistically.
White people that have mixed kids don't really know how to like tame their hair, or don't know how to, when they go through something that's related to their black side, they don't really know how to handle it.
Right. So
that's when whoever the other race is.
Okay. So is it fair to say, I hear what you're saying, that's true, but is it fair to say that we don't know how to raise mixed kids then?
I don't feel I know how to raise a white kid. No, I don't.
No.
Okay, well then we saying that then that's cool, as long as we keeping it fair.
Not you said take that damn lamp off your head.
No, I'm not. We say, but it's hard for me to raise them.
I want them to be proud of their black side.
That's true.
Jess.
I ain't saying
back to what I'm saying. It starts from home.
They got a black side too.
But you see how it has to make either the parents choose or the kids choose when you interracial.
You have identity issues when you grow up.
That's fucking up these kids.
There was an actor, I can't remember her name. She said she never identified as black, and she's mixed.
Right.
Never identified. She said she never listened to rap.
She didn't have to.
She never was brought around her black side. It was always listened to, Caucasian music. Went to private school, Ivy League school, best schools. She said it wasn't until
I think it's wrong I think it's wrong for other races to get a a particular race that's not theirs, and don't let them identify with whatever they mix with.
And that's my only problem.
I agree with you, Misty.
That's my only problem with it. If it was more other races that, you know, okay, if you choose to have a baby with this other race, take the time to invest your child in that other side, because that's what you chose. But because statistically
it's very hard just because
they don't
we don't
do
know,
that, I don't agree.
We, like I said, culturally, it goes back to culture differences. I don't know how to raise I wouldn't know how to raise because we raise our kids differently. Than a white person.
You mix it. It's like a battle.
It's a battle between both worlds. You know what I mean? Like, so.
You a jerk. Yeah. Interruption there.
Hey, Miss Aries.
From Johnson.
Boo.
Yeah. What were you saying? Can you collaborate? Give me a little. What you were just saying?
You know, just wanted to know why it would be hard for me to raise. Why we, you know, would it be hard for us to raise white kids?
It's not a white kid, y'all. It's a.
No, we're talking about cultural differences.
Cultural differences.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because what we speaking on,
it's a human fucking being, y'all.
That person is a human being, but you can't stop from being black.
Right.
You're a human,
you
but
can't stop from being white.
You're black.
What is black, y'all?
Mikey.
What is black? I just want to know what is black.
Black. What do you do to identify yourself as black? The type of music you listen to, the type of food you eat, how you wear your hair, skin. The way you dress, the color of your skin.
Okay,
that's black.
Okay. So if we
white
go back,
if
we go back the way
they listen to different music, they eat differently.
We're not the same.
They do.
Okay.
Every culture is different.
Ladies. I understand. So y'all saying black. So basically, being black is from statistically, black people like to sag they pants. They don't.
I ain't say. I said
they don't.
Hey,
what is being black?
Right.
What is being black? Y'all give me those. What is being black?
I just told you. I said the type of food you eat. Yep. We eat Southern soul food.
So
we season differently.
What if they don't want
white
their
people
son?
don't. I was just at the movies.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying we gotta be fair, y'all.
We're being very fair.
We gotta be fair
because
I'm saying what's perception of being
accepting.
Right,
no. I just want to say what's the perception of being black, y'all. And I said everything that's sagging your pants.
No, that's your preference. They ain't got nothing to do with being black.
I just told. I'm gonna break it down again.
This how niggas like me do.
What you eat?
Sag. So a nigga like me sag they pants.
You got white people do that. You got white boys that do the same thing.
Right, but they got it from mom. I'm saying nigga like me sag they pants. Got a couple baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? Gang bang, used to gang bang, then went to jail.
You just want to point all the negative stuff.
No, but I'm saying.
But where did they get that dress code from? Where did they get that from?
I'm saying.
Where did the Native Americans get that from?
I watch.
They got it from black people. All this shit they do, everybody didn't get the swag and drip from black people. I admit that.
To be honest.
But they didn't get the perception of black people all fucked up because they didn't get all the the bad parts and shit. You know what I'm saying? The gang banging part, they get the nigga this and all that shit. That's the perception of being black.
That's from a racist standpoint.
Right, I'm just saying.
You just making it seem like black people are just uneducated. Like we ain't got degrees. I got a friend that just got a nurse practitioner.
That's not the ones. That's not the ones these little dudes.
I got my associate's degree.
They not looking up to. They not looking up to none of them. They looking up to all the rappers. All the niggas that's balling, pimps.
It starts from home. Though.
That's all.
That starts from home. It's all.
I think race.
What you raise and how you teach your kids.
It's ups, it's down. I know. No matter.
My sons don't just sit up and listen to rap music.
Or mix.
You know your nephews,
that's right? But I'm just saying, I don't want the perception.
My kids are involved in all type of activities. You don't see my kids just sitting on,
my kids are involved in activities too. Stuff right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and I was in all the
activities. How you teach your kids and raise your kids.
But I'm saying. What's the perception of black? That's all I want.
I tried to tell you the perception of black.
How we eat our food, southern down cooked down.
And we don't have food. We only eat these foods.
The music we
so
listen
if you eat chicken,
rap,
so if you eat chicken,
I didn't say chicken. Do you know what southern food is?
Green, the stuff that they gave slaves.
And then I asked white people, I said, well, what are y'all making for Thanksgiving? Their menu is totally different. Just culturally, that's just what it is.
We only ate these foods because we had to. So how we know we can't say.
So now we're going into another topic.
Okay, so they ate the food that they ate.
Black people, we don't even know who we is.
We veering off.
But we have all the other side.
That's people that
go get it up from over there. Black people, we don't even know who we is, but we got we don't even know who we is, but we got opinion on all type of stuff.
Yeah.
We don't know
that's
who
us
he is.
black folks who accept who we are.
All the stuff that we eat now, chillings, all that stuff that they gave us, because that was the bad part of the food, the pigs, because they gave it to us. Now, traditionally, we all still eat this.
That's just facts. That's just facts. That's poo-poo. Nobody.
You know what I mean? Now, traditionally, we eat that. So, I don't know. I just wanted to know the perception of being black.
And the perception of being white, they don't season their food.
Pick that up.
You know what I'm saying? They dress a certain way. That's just what it is.
Thank you, Edwina. Strong, beautiful, educated.
We all have our perceptions, but you know what I'm saying?
You have a perception and you have facts.
Okay.
Thank you. Statistically,
are more than just
you can't
white
speak against that.
And blacks too. Lots mixed white. They say Mexicans, white kids.
I brought up that too.
Here.
Right.
What a charger.
Somalian mixed. You know what I mean?
Right, but we're talking about how it affects
that's a huge difference.
The cultural differences and how we raise our kids.
Food is completely different, but for example, we.
Pick that up.
So I guess Somalians, they was taught the food they was taught, like, you know, from slavery or something. Like, come on now, black folks need to stop using slavery as an excuse.
I think that's the problem with black people. Yeah, a lot of black people, we still suffer and we're still stuck in that slave mentality.
I feel you, Jess.
You know what I'm saying? We have to get away from that.
Stop using slavery as an excuse for everything.
No, yeah, black people do this. We do.
Yeah, we have to get away from that. You know,
we need to work on our own before we try to worry about.
I am. I'm doing a lesson.
I'm
mad.
Okay, I'm gonna call you back. Call me back. I still am, girl. Call me back.
I'm sad. Let's go to she hung up on me.
I ain't hang up. You still on live. But this is what we're saying. We don't want to veer off topic. You know what I mean?
Right.
That a lot of black people, and I see this a lot. You know, especially in the males, that they are still stuck in this slave mentality.
Yeah, it's a lot of niggas stuck in this slave mentality.
It's really sad. You have to veer away from that. Like, I do understand that there's still like, how would I want to say, key in the workplace? So you're still gonna go through that.
And I want white America.
Experience that.
I want white America to get the perception of black. The perception of black. Yeah, I'm hanging up on you guys. Think about it. Nah, my peoples are calling.
Right.
We currently doing Let's Talk About It.
Food is completely different, right? Caucasian people cook their food differently from black people. But look, every culture, Somalians, Chinese, everybody has their
they all learn
that
from slavery? Right? Like, you know,
exactly.
you can't.
No, them people already didn't go through what we went through. So, I mean, we can't say that.
So we the only ones that, our stuff came from slavery.
Black people, we got to be prepared now because white people not the only race that black men are mixing with. They mixing with all type of.
Yeah, I mean, that's
but I brought up other races, like Puerto Ricans and all that. Like, they're more. They got rhythm.
We just white.
They season their food like they just more closer culturally.
Yeah. What?
It may sound racist, but
I'm just trying.
Some of them mix with black. Puerto Ricans, Dominicans.
I know
they're
some white
Afro-American.
people.
They're Afro-American.
You can't say that because I know some Southern people that just one barbecue and they Southern. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing all that for the longest.
I don't know nothing about no Southern, but at the end
you know
of the day,
they white people that can cook.
If I dated,
so I'm just not gonna say. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get black people. No, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to get black people.
But they didn't just wake up learning how to cook black, right? I mean, cook Southern food.
No, how we gonna say it's black?
It's Southern food.
We was all this shit we can't say it's black. Somebody probably taught us how to cook this
black
shit.
Dressing.
We weren't cooking this shit like that.
It's not.
White people cook dressing too. They just got their own spin.
Right, it's more
that wasn't our original food.
Dressing and stuffing is different.
Our ancestors are supposed to be slaves.
I wasn't in slavery, so I don't know what the ancestors taught, did, or none of that. But what I'm saying is,
but I do know.
So these have been passed down traditionally. These ain't nothing but them playing. Y'all not finna mess up nothing. Yes. Like we talk about it. Like I'm trying to get all black people to get out the mindset of thinking that we're
talking about from a culture standpoint.
I know, but I'm saying we got to deal with ourselves before we can try to help.
Yeah, but you know, black people,
talk about
a lot of black people are still stuck in a slave mentality.
That's what I'm saying.
That's another topic. That's a whole.
And the way we thinking about this is a slave mentality. We don't want to make these kids have a complex. Like,
well, the parents are making them having a complex.
The little light skinned boy that was here the other day that was mixed, he said he had problems. Your daughter say she got problems.
Because she don't know how to identify. She don't know how to identify. She don't know what side she should pick. My kids.
We said, listen,
interracial race.
Now you understand what we said, right?
And it shouldn't be a problem because if you love somebody, it shouldn't be no. It's like saying this is what I see. If we keep thinking like this, I can't mix with this race if I even love her because hold on, let me stop. Because society say I can't raise. It says we raise differently. If you know how to, everybody can teach each other how we.
My point exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
My point exactly. I said the reason why I don't believe in the mix is because it's statistically white women do not take the time to get to know or teach their child that other side that they just mix their child with.
Okay,
that's why
this is the reason why they have.
So, but this is why Lady Red and my
Still Walking
Tall is saying. This is why the races shouldn't mix because statistically, culturally, the white women that get these kids, they do not take the time to let the kids know the black side.
Anybody else want to chime in on this?
You know what I mean? So I can agree with that. And if
they don't even like us.
And if it's statistically like that, then I feel you. But
to the black woman.
Yeah,
and I understand what she's saying. But what I'm trying to get out is I don't want black people to think that.
Is not. You know, we had this conversation. Me and my niece, Miss Lady Red, we had this conversation. I talk about this all the time. We're not praised enough.
You know y'all should be. Y'all go through a lot.
No, exactly. We go through a lot. Even when you have a white woman that's in a relationship with a black man that have, black babies. They're still, what I'm saying, still have a problem with a sister.
I think they gonna go hard. I think the white woman gonna get it harder with that mixed baby.
I think so.
Yes.
I don't agree.
Cause she got to date. She can't. Cause most likely that dude not gonna be there, and she got to be the one to try to make it her own to make this child learn about that black side. And if she the type to say fuck it, then she giving up on her child.
Whoever Lance is,
you know what I'm saying?
Lance, whoever Brooks is,
you know what I mean?
She don't know what she's talking about.
I can't see what Brooks saying.
Okay, let me go to
statistics. She's talking about black and white women, just a culture. Yes, white women can raise. Yes, some can.
Who?
Yes.
Who?
Some can.
Now
we did it.
Now we not saying.
Statistically, a lot of them don't try to. That's the problem. They don't try to.
Yeah. Okay.
So choose to make a mistake.
Somebody said.
What happened now?
Somebody said that
a lot
Nike.
Of. What is it?
What she said?
She said she didn't agree.
Who said they don't do good?
Hold on, go scroll back up. I think Missy said something.
It's Bookie.
It's a Bukita. A lot of great people wouldn't be here without it, including me and kids. So yes, now I think it's okay, but that Cleopatra syndrome, less than for them is what fucked us in the first place.
Yeah, I agree with Shamisha.
Yep.
I said black and white is just a color. It does. It
that
say.
Wasn't Shamisha saying that was somebody.
It's somebody else.
Lennis Brooks. Black and white is just a color. It doesn't identify who you are as a person. Yes, there are going to be interracial relationships mixed. Yes, white woman can raise a mixed child, same as a black person if you are mixed.
Okay.
That's if they try to.
That's if you try to, though.
But
that's if
I agree.
Right, we talking about statistically.
A lot of white women do not
try to.
And a lot
to
of
have their child identify with the other side.
They
don't even interfere with it. That's the problem. This is that's why we disagree. That's why culturally, statistically, they have a problem with identifying, as I said earlier. And they're feeling like they're having to pick which side. Okay, I don't know, black side, I don't know, white side.
Sometimes he says not all the white women fault.
Okay.
And I agree with Lewis because I feel like the black men should be encouraged.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't all on the because basically, what my people are saying, they saying that statistically a lot of white women don't take the time. Now, we not saying it can't be done. You know what I'm saying? Because anything can be done. You know what I'm saying?
Lewis, I agree with what you're saying.
I'm just saying
you know,
that
we're not saying that. You know, okay.
But that's how it sounds like that. What y'all saying?
Black household. Okay, you gonna be raised top notch. That's not worse. It's all about how you teach your kids. I have 3 boys.
Because then they can go on statistically and be like, statistically,
there's no male in the household.
A lot of black homes ain't raised right. So
I know that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. I think
we mix interracially.
That's where we're going off topic here.
Right. The reason why it works or wouldn't work.
Right. Because culturally, statistically, we keep going back to the stats.
No, because people, I only think that because we as a culture giving these people, giving everybody a complex.
On a personal level, because you do have interracial kids, right? Do you feel like culturally that your kids...
Yep. I feel like culturally my kids are affected, and it's only by society because they don't know. Look, this is how for my kids like. Let me tell you how my son is. My son
don't know how to do her hair. And
hold on, Kiara know how to do her hair now. She learned.
First of all, Kiara was getting her sew-ins at a young age, pulling out my niece's hair.
She probably had, but I'm gonna tell you this is what happened with the kids.
What happened?
My kids, my daughter have told me she and this is my son and daughter, they think that they have to identify with their black side. They don't get along. This is what these mixed kids go through. They can't identify with their black side, and they can't identify with the white side. And I told my baby, look, you got best of the both worlds. Don't let this world and these people put you in no bubble. You not just black. You not just white. You mix. So you can do what the fuck you want to do and stay in your lane. It ain't no lane for you. Sky's the limit for you. Don't let society gut you, Carl. And this is what I'm trying to get y'all to believe. When we start to think like this, we should.
It's all about how you teach them at home too.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter what you mix your kids with.
Can you say that your
if you teaching your kids the right shit and giving them the right morals, they could grow up and be what's called. And at the same time,
from home, right?
Yeah, and at the same time,
that's what I'm talking about.
If they are mixed, you can put a little more effort in to let them know to identify with their black side. But how would they do that? Would they take them to? How would a white woman do that? Take them to an African place? Because we don't fuck with Africans.
To her grandma's house.
What if she don't even know this dude?
Or the cousin's house.
What if she don't know this dude? What if no, that sound racist. I loved this dude. I liked him. Ain't no I shouldn't mix race with him because I can't show him how to be black. What is being black? I take the kid to an African place and let them, show them that they black like that. Let them watch BET. How she gonna show them being black? Cause I don't mess with the dude no more.
Letting that child. Why would she not mess with the family?
But the family don't like her. They think that you a white devil. Like her? She's the white devil.
Okay, so they don't like the kids neither?
Right.
No.
They don't like the kids?
No.
Then maybe you shouldn't just, maybe.
How is that her fault? She didn't know the family was gonna be like that. The dude loved her. He got killed. Now she got these kids. She want them. They like we don't. We don't even fuck with them.
Had to been some type of signs up in there.
I'm trying to tell you, we can't be one-sided to it.
It had to be some type of signs in there that they looked at her as the white devil.
This is how black people act. We can't. This is how we do. They don't get no win. Like you white, you just white. You not gonna get no win.
I agree with you, Angela. That your kids should understand and learn all cultures, not just one culture, not just one way. I definitely agree with that. This is what we're talking about. This is where we're staying. Yeah, culturally.
No, but we can't say
if she's not willing to put the footwork in for her child to learn that other side, to know her other side, then what would culturally, how that child is going to identify, that child's going to have, she's going to have, or he's going to have identity issues. I don't know. All I know is I was just raised around my white side.
Okay, well, how you going to identify with your black side, though?
By culturally and understanding and bringing that child around the other side.
If you can.
That's just an excuse. There's other ways, too.
But a white woman can't show no black kid how to be black.
That's our point of that.
Exactly.
So that don't mean she ain't supposed to mix with them. She loved them. If she show, because I just want to know why you show them how they black.
That's her opinion, though. Everybody got opinions. You can go in the hair store and ask. You can ask your black co-worker.
Okay, so basically what they saying is if you do black women that y'all, if you have a race,
you must got some black
if you have a kid by a different race and you trying to identify and you don't know because taking the baby to an African gallery or something, letting them read about Shaka Zulu is not going to identify with the black people and what you call it.
No,
now,
but you can educate yourself.
Right.
Now you could probably, look up a couple of
You ain't even gotta be
a couple of people
with it.
that
You
what I'm
just
saying,
ask
black
somebody.
inventors and stuff that did some things other than Martin Luther King. You know what I'm
Ask
saying?
other
like,
things
I ask
though,
white
Mikey.
people all the time about their culture.
Yeah.
But that's how you do it.
That's how you
You know,
learn. That's
that's
what
how
we're talking
you
about.
would
You learn.
you would do that.
Right.
But other than that,
Oh.
Right.
green
Other
bean
than that,
casserole.
you know what I'm saying? How they would cook and stuff. Other than that, I just believe raise your kids with good morals. It don't matter who you raise, who you lay down with. You know what I'm saying? It's true that we all raise our kids differently. So be prepared and know that when you do lay down, ladies and gentlemen, know their background, know whatever. It's just like any other races, and every race is a no good person. It's somebody that ain't on shit, and that's in every race. So I'm
It
just
does
saying.
take a village to raise a kid. It definitely does.
But all it really is raise your kids with morals. It don't matter who you raise them, what race it is to me. That's why I strongly believe, even though I do believe having kids with a black woman, but I don't just have kids with a black woman. So,
Right.
you know what I mean? So it is what it is. But I just want my kids to be raised with love and don't believe that they have to be put in no bubble.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I mean? You got best of both worlds.
It's true, but
My kids don't get accepted by black people.
at the end of the day,
Mixed kids don't get accepted by black people like that.
That child is stuck with that woman.
I disagree.
So if that woman is white and she's not educating herself or trying to educate her kids on that other culture,
I'm telling you, I
then
done seen
that
it.
affects the child.
I understand, but
definitely
can y'all ask
it
me
puts them
this?
in-
So do y'all think mixed kids get accepted like black kids?
I think
40 black kids? Hey,
Tell
Ebony,
who? Hey, Ebony Boo Boo.
do y'all think mixed kids get accepted by black people?
shoot, you got white kids that try to act black.
No, I'm saying, do you think they get accepted by black people like
First of
for
all,
being
I think
full black?
kids should be themselves. At the end of the day,
Because if you ask me, I'm gonna say no.
I think at the end of the day, you should be yourself. If a black culture is not acceptable,
Hold on,
or a
let's-
white culture is not
let's see
acceptable,
what, Lynn is
then
saying
those
right
should be
here.
your friends.
Have a kid who you want to have a kid with. Then make sure to teach them respect.
Yes.
All races and cultures. If you can't do that, don't have mixed kids. And if you have a white woman, make sure you understand the black culture and what we go through. Thank you.
Yeah,
And
that's all
teach.
we
That's
saying.
all we saying.
That's all we
we
saying.
said. Thank you, Lennox. Thank you.
Just
If
to wrap
you
it up.
do it, just be
Just-
educated,
right.
educated, and make sure your kids is educated
Right.
about the other side, so they can feel accepted on both sides. It don't
Right.
just have to
Right.
be one side.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. That's all
But
I'm
if you don't
saying.
teach
Don't
them-
build in no complex to believe that they
Right.
gotta just be one side.
Right,
'cause
one
that's
side.
how my
That's why
kids
they
is.
have identity issues.
Statistically, white
Right.
women are not doing this.
They're not.
And it's giving these kids a complex. And the black men
What you say,
are
boo?
not pushing
Well, I will never
for
have
these
this. What she
kids
said?
No.
to
Well, I
you
will
know.
never have this problem.
No, I think statistically they just not. These white women is not.
I agree with you right there, Miss Aries.
Because I know it's a lot of white women that want their kids to have identify with their black side, and probably a lot of white women getting left because some of the niggas they was talking to was dogs and all only wanted something anyway.
Like
You know what I'm
always.
saying?
Like exactly.
That ain't just
So-
They just they just right. That's just
So people need to
facts.
white women, y'all need to know that the dudes y'all having kids with are not trying to be there. They not want to be there. So don't think that they love you and they little swag is what it is. And you know what I'm saying, don't get caught in what you call it, because these kids is the biggest thing and they being
But the
affected.
point
You know what I'm
is-
saying? Until we change it, they not gonna, you know what I mean? It's not nobody gonna change. We be part of the problem, we part of the solution. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but the point is, if you choose to date somebody
Yeah, mixed
interracially,
kids did do
then
have
educate
it hard.
yourself
I
on
told
that
you.
other culture so that your kids can be educated. That's the point.
So
Right.
now that we know, because we can't help that these people, that black people and black dudes are having mixed kids with every other race, we can't just these races that's having these kids and dudes that's having these, trying to have these exotic looking babies and stuff. We gotta understand that you know, these women don't understand our side. You know what I mean? So we have to be careful who we lay down with. You know what I'm saying? Stop being so thirsty. So be safe. You know what I'm saying? Who we lay our seeds in. Because
that's true.
And don't expect these races to raise these kids like we was raised.
That's true, Miss Aries.
You know what I mean? And like the lady said earlier, teach these kids
accountability.
Respect.
Thank you.
Teach these kids respect. You know what I'm saying? And morals, and we shouldn't have no problem. You know what I mean? So, is there anything else we want to collaborate on?
Is there anything else we should elaborate on?
You know what I'm saying?
That was it. If we're going to mix races, be educated.
If we're going to, so basically, if we're going to wrap it up then, we're going to mix races. You know what I mean? Be educated.
Be educated about it, people.
You know what I'm saying?
So we can break the cycle of kids having complexes.
Thank you. Thank you, babes. Keita. Be prolific. Thank you, babes.
Cause it's that Lushka. Cardell, you retarded, boy. Yeah, so everybody, like we were saying, man, it's gonna be getting deep, man. We gonna have these topics, man. We gonna be, you know what I'm saying, hitting y'all with some stuff so we can all collaborate on it. We enjoy y'all. You said can't last, though. Any mix of any race that then kids be bad as hell. I swear they do. The mixed kids be bad as hell. Look, I promise you. And then, you know, the other races be trying to get these little kids exotic names and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it just be crazy. You see little, you see little Don Don and them little. I'm telling you, going crazy. So, with that, to wrap this all up, man, I'm glad that y'all coming in and talking. We're gonna be doing way more of these, and you're gonna be seeing my beautiful host. Who is this, Missy? She said some of these. You said
some of these comments irritate me. I didn't lay down with the black dude. I was with the
men.
Black for 13 years.
He was black for 13 years.
Yeah, he was black and he was a man. We ain't looking at him like what you call it?
So we gonna share this?
What Misty's saying is she ain't looking at it like it's a race. That's why I want society to look at it like too. It ain't even
but
though.
At the end of the day, it's facts. It's race.
Facts.
At the end of the day,
statistics.
You know what I'm saying?
We can't help what we was born as.
Exactly.
So people need to stop sounding slow, like as if that doesn't make a difference. It does.
Yes,
it really
can. Black men don't. What you say? Plant your seeds in white women if she can't.
And white women rapid birth control, so let's not put it all on black men.
Right.
So thank y'all for joining.
No, she telling the truth. Black men, we gotta do these things. Shit.
Everybody gotta protect themselves.
Right. Yeah, but we laying down with their ass.
Yeah, but you can either get birth control, you can either use a condom.
It's not, we just can't say it's a white woman's fault because she had a baby. We can say then statistically, we can say it's a black woman's fault for having babies with all these niggas that ain't doing shit for the system.
And
you know
statistically, these black men need to take accountability. But that's the next topic. So thank y'all for joining us. Please share this if you enjoyed it. And if you agree with any of this. Y'all have a nice night.